We welcome you to Los Angeles. We've got baseball coming up for Jackie Robinson Day. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Chris, today a special day on the Major League Baseball calendar, Jackie Robinson Day. Everyone on the field wearing number 42 to honor Jackie and his breaking of the professional baseball color barrier in 1947 with the Brooklyn Dodgers.
Well, Boog, it's a great day for everyone in terms of just the unity that it helped to bring forth within our country, and a lot of times that's done through sport. But for me, as a black player, when I think about Jackie Robinson and I think about the connection of such a great player and all of the adversity that he had to endure, baseball's hard enough just to play, but then everything sort of on the field, off the field, and how he persevered through that, so inspiring.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, first pitch coming up. And today's starting pitcher, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. What do we have on him?
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
No, foul ball. First pitch, 17.
Sets him down on strikes. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Owen Miller digging in for the Rockies. That misses, and that is ball 1. Miller starting as the designated hitter, 28 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. 1 out, bases empty. Upstairs,
Nope, that's a ball.
And that's ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
Swings through that.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one misses up and in. Ball 3.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have 1 more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Ezekiel Tovar, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
The shortstop takes the ball. In the air, left field. Hernandez ranging after it. He makes the grab. 2 down.
Batting fourth, first baseman.
Here's Bud Black's lineup for the Colorado Rockies. Still early in the season, but so far it has been a struggle for this team, ranking towards the bottom in both on base and runs. They do have some power.
Yeah, and you expect a club like this to gel and to put things together. When you break camp of spring training, sometimes you're a little too anxious. You're trying to make things happen instead of allowing them to happen. And I think that's going to happen eventually for this team.
1-0.
This one in the dirt. that's in for a strike.
Boog, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the second game of the series. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Outside.
Nope, outside.
To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The Rockies strand 1. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And our pitcher in this game, Ryan Feltner.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Mookie Betts. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. First pitch misses. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
He takes it on his own. 1 up, 1 down. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Freddie Freeman.
Yeah, Boog, he's working on a 15-game hit streak right now, and that means he's hit just about everybody. 15 games, man, that's tough to do, but the way he's swinging, I wouldn't be surprised if he got to 20 or even more.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
That's a ball. Counts 1-0.
Check swing, called strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Freeman hits it in the air. Hilliard makes the move on it. And there's 2 away.
Batting third baseman, Kike.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Just missed.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Swing and a miss. 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Good eye in that spot. Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
And that is low for ball four.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Man at first. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Line drive, and there's a hit. And now two aboard.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Up and in, and the count is 1-1.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Two balls, two strikes.
And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Top of the second, and here is Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon.
Yamamoto back to work. And the pitch a little bit low, ball one. And that's in for a strike. And the count 1-1. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it. And that's important because you got to make players earn it.
Just off the inside edge. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Book, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now one away.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Thairo Estrada to the plate. Right through there for a strike.
Boog, I don't think anyone was shocked when Yamamoto signed with Los Angeles. He joins a long list of pitchers who signed with the Dodgers out of Japan, following in the footsteps of Hideo Nomo, Hiroki Kuroda, and Kenta Maeda.
Line to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's two down.
Batting seven.
Two outs, base is empty. And here's the rookie center fielder. Went deep in the ball game last night. The pick behind with that swing. It's strike one.
1-1.
To third. Throw on to Freeman. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. No runs, no hits, no errors. Now to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Bottom of the inning. Stepping in, James Outman. That's in for a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Now the rookie second baseman. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Man at second. Yeah, that's fouled off. To the right side, Tolia. He steps on the bag. That's one out the bottom of the second.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. The batter now, Will Smith. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Runner on at first with one gone. Michael Conforto will climb in. That one's in there. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Smith leads off first with one away. That one
Outside,
missed.
that's a ball.
That one almost got him.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
The 2-1.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. On the outside corner, got him looking.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Betts,
Ball,
the next
that's
to
out.
hit, takes outside. And that one fouled off. The pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And it's just foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. One run across in the frame so far. Bottom half of inning number 2. This to third. McMahon fires over to first. And that is the third out of the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. Top half of the third inning. So in now for Colorado, Sam Hilliard.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
There's the strike up high, and it's 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That misses.
Inside.
Ball 1.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Falling behind 2-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Yep.
On the ground to the left. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. It's a leadoff double to start the third.
Batting ninth, catcher.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Jacob Stallings now. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And that's
Yep, that ball went
outside.
out.
And that's ball 1. That misses
that's off
off
the
the
plate.
outside
Ball 2.
edge.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Brings it in, and there's one down.
Up next for Colorado, left fielder Nolan Jones.
Now here's Nolan Jones. He's 0 for 1.
Ball.
In the dirt.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Tying run in scoring position. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Coming home. He'll score, and they've tied it.
Picks himself up at RBI. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Owen Miller will hit next. He reached out a walk his first time. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throw on to Freeman. 2 down.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to in the air, get his shoulders turned, and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Tovar,
Nope.
the next to
That's
hit,
inside.
takes ball 1. Just
That's
missed.
it. Ball 2.
Base knock right field. Runner from third comes across, and it's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So 2 down. Here's Michael Tolia. Swing and a miss as he was out
Ball
front
one's the
that
count.
time. swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Outman pulls that one down, and that is that. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Rockies 2 and the Dodgers 1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That's inside, and it's 2-1. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. And there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Hernandez, versatile player, can play all over the infield and the outfield. That's in there, and the count is 0-2.
That's a ball.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
High fly ball out to left field. Jones under it. Drops into the glove. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. A little bit high, and that's ball 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And now it's even up.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fly ball down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Teoscar goes down on strikes. Dodgers down in order, and our score remains 2-1. Great to have you with us here on Jackie Robinson Day. Now the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. You know, Singy, when you think about every player wearing number 42 on Jackie Robinson Day, you can thank Ken Griffey Jr. for all of it. Griffey was the first player to come up with the idea of wearing number 42 back on April 15th in 1997, the 50th anniversary of Robinson's major league debut. That was also the day that Bud Selig retired his number, and Griffey, who was playing for the Mariners at the time, asked to have his uniform number flip-flopped, switching from 24 to 42. That clips the corner. Goes down looking.
frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Thairo Estrada. Just missed. Estrada, 29 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over .325 in his last 10 games. That's off the inside corner, and now 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Popped up. And it falls. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And now the center fielder grounded out his first time. Ground ball could be 2. To Betts at second for 1. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Rockies 2 and the Dodgers 1. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
No balls, 2 strikes.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now, just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in, so hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Outman stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Next pitch misses inside. Now 2-0.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Down the right field line. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously? We're starting with this already. Here's the second baseman. Grounded out his first time. Check swing, called strike.
0-1.
Outman stands at first with 1 out. In the air, left field, down the line, and it falls. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Will Smith to the plate. Grounder might be 2. To second, that's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Yamamoto back to work. And that
Ball
misses. 1-0. Way
2
high.
balls, no strikes.
The wind to kick the 2-0. And that one fouled off. Next
That's ball
pitch
3.
misses, and now 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. And that one hammered. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Jacob Stallings digging in for the Rockies. Splits the plate. 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Outside low, and it's 1-1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. One, 2 now. Good job to fight that one off. That
That's
misses
ball 2.
the zone. It's 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Throw on to Freeman, and that is the inning. Rockies are down quietly, but they still lead it 2-1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. The batter will be Michael Conforto. There's a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Ball in.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
And downstairs. Almost got him.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on the fastball.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Count's full.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That one misses. Nope. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
No outs. Runner at first. And next for L.A., Mookie Betts. He's grounded out a couple of times. There's a strike to Mookie.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Turns and fires to Betts. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
That missed by a lot. And a count 1-2. Conforto gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Up the middle, Tovar. The underhand flip. There's one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Right through there for a strike. Down the line. And that will drop foul. Now a blooper back behind short. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. So they make short work of him there. We're through 5. It's the Rockies 2 and the Dodgers 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Owen Miller. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-0. And another ball. And a foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
One down, base is empty.
That's out.
The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Anthony Banda looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Vesia getting cranked up as well. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, right field. Conforto sizes this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Up next for Colorado.
2 down, base is empty. And now here is Michael Toglia. On the ground. Oh, nice play. Gathers and throws, and that's a great play for the out.
That was a great job of doing the math. He had the perfect angle, diving stop, completes the play, and that ends the inning.
Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the third baseman, Enrique Hernandez. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Fouled off down the right side. The 0-2. And that skips into there. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Jake Bird, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Kinley also getting ready. In the air, foul off first. Makes the grab, and there's 1 away.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. 1 for 2. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Ball 1 there. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And there's a ball.
2-1. That's ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Shohei.
Here's Shohei Ohtani, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Late swing, foul to the left. Two down, nobody on. Way out front for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
And he grounds one back up the middle. What a stop from his knees, the throw. And it beats him. What a play.
Proof right there of why he's a Gold Glover. Flash that leather around and make everybody excited. Nice job to end the inning.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Anthony Banda.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner, got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
The 1-1. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, but one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy. Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Tyro Estrada digging in for the Rockies. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Bonda, in his 4th year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
1-1.
Next pitch is downstairs. McMahon aboard here at first with nobody out. That one misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
In the air, right side of the infield. Has a beat on it. And it's caught for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Here's the center fielder. And that's in there for strike 1. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. On the ground right side, 4, 6.
He's out.
3 double play. And the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Rockies 2 and the Dodgers 1.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new
Colorado.
pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Lucas Gilbreth.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Now it's the second baseman. Trying to move him over here. Grabs it barehanded. In there. He's safe.
Sometimes you can get a little too aggressive trying to cut off that lead run and try to make something happen that really isn't there. Got to take that sure out at first base. Not sure what happened right there in terms of communication.
So the tying run in scoring position now. The batter now will be Will Smith. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And fastball misses outside for a ball. And now 3-0. So the tying run at second.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
That one ripped, but foul. Battling here as he fouls it away. Nobody out. The tying and go-ahead runs are aboard here at the bottom of the seventh. And they're all loaded up.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way off.
So bases all loaded up. And here is Michael Conforto. Golden opportunity right here. That one outside. Ball one.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
Ground ball up the middle. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. One at second. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Lucas Gilbreth done for the night, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. A new arm into the game, the righty Jake Bird. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Kyle Farmer. He's forced into the game at shortstop due to the injury. And now it's Mookie Betts. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Check swing, called strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Late swing, fouled off. First and third, one down.
That's a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Gone. He sends it out of here. It's his 6th home run of the season, and that's how they take the lead. It's 5-2. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
One down. Now the number 2 hitter, Freddie Freeman. And that's downstairs. And that is ball one. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
1 out, runner at second. Kike Hernandez at the plate. Swinging a foul straight back.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Sliced hard but foul. Freeman, the runner at second with 1 away. Next
One
pitch,
ball,
a slider that
2
misses
strikes.
outside. And that one hit 97 on the gun. In the air, right field. Hilliard sizing this one up. That's out number 2.
Now batting left fielder, Teoscar.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. 1 for 3. That hits the dirt. Ball 1. On a line, base hit. Plays it on a bounce, and it eats him up. The run comes in from second, and they're up by 4.
Everything came together for him. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Shohei Ohtani, the next to hit. He swings and fouls one off. Misses off the inside, and 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
2 strikes.
And that's down and away. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Jake Bird out of the game, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Jimmy Herget. He last pitched 2 days ago. And up next for Los Angeles, James Outman. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Fought off foul. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. And he's out.
Yeah, on the tag.
Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Alex Vesia.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
So digging in, Sam Hilliard. He was late there, strike 1.
Well, these Rockies, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Jacob Stallings digging in for the Rockies. And that drops in for a strike. On the ground to third, and that's a fair ball. So up next, Nolan Jones. Foul ball.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And a foul ball. The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Oh, and 2 now. Got it. 2 gone now.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Now it's the DH, Owen Miller. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Foul ball there. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So 1 left for Colorado. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, number 42. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Tyler Kinley appears to be getting loose. Vodnik getting loose as well. And it's fouled away. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that's in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
To the right side. Sends it to Tolia. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting, the catcher, Will Smith.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Grounds one to short. Sends it to Tolia. Gets the catcher by a step. Two outs, base is empty. Michael Conforto steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Fastball for a strike. Now 1-1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Ball 2.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fights it off. He'll see another. And delivers outside.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
This one chopped up the middle. Sends it to Tolia. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Rockies 2. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Blake Trinan.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 42, Blake Trinan.
Kyle Farmer up to the plate now, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. Right through there for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Clayton Kershaw up and loosening in the pen. The shortstop takes the ball. That one just misses. The count now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that skips in the dirt. Strike three, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. Michael Tolia getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. In for a strike. 0-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Clips the outside corner, and it's 0-2.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
One down, base is empty. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. That one missing inside. Misses inside. 2-0. 2 outs, base is empty.
Ball 3.
That catches the top part of the zone. 3 balls and a strike. Trinan is just 1 strike away. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Two outs. Rip to third. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Dodgers even this series up at a game apiece.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
And your final 6-2. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.